Y'all, like, I can make one come down, but I can't, like, if y'all can see. I'm doing a video. Like, it has all these buttons and stuff, but I can only get it to make one come down. I can't make the other come down. I don't know. It's broken. Alright, so we decided to go out tonight. We were gonna stay in, but I was like, no, bitch. We need to go out and we need a drink and we need more caipirinhas. So we're gonna get ready. And I'm not gonna take this camera because it's just too much and it's too big and it's too bulky. So I'm just gonna film the rest of it on my iPhone, and then I'll see you at the restaurant.
Are you putting on music or something?
No, I just want to record a little bit and then we can put music on because I can't have music playing in the background because copyrights.
Okay. This bitch right here. This bitch right here.
This right here.
She's trying me. She's really trying me.
I push her out the window.
She's really trying me. That little thing right there. Baby, go up. Believe it.
This is my look for night one. I got this top from Ross. She's cute or whatever. So, and this is the makeup. I give myself some pink moles or whatever, but we're about to go out, we're cute. Okay, so we're on our way to dinner, VTO. So I get back home. You can't hear me, but we made it to the restaurant.
Like you're a vlogger.
It looks so pretty. This is my date for tonight. So I was recommended to get this cilantro drink. That looks really pretty. And I'm gonna try it. It's a nice green. Green's my favorite color if you haven't noticed. So I'm gonna try it. Salute. I've never thought to have cilantro in an alcoholic beverage. But this is actually good. This is slap. I'm gonna start ordering this. Hopefully they can make this when we go back into America. But this is good. This is our appetizer. What is it? Is this what you order? Is this what you what?
Ceviche.
Oh, okay. So this is what I ordered. So we're gonna try this. Okay. This is good. It's sweet. I think it's gonna be sweet, but it's sweet. It's good. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really good. It's like so many flavors in my mouth. I don't even know. But the shrimp is good. It's sweet. It's spicy. Cheesy. It just makes sense. Appetizer number 2. We got ceviche this time, and it looks good. And we're gonna try it. The ceviche is good. It's an acquired taste. It's good though. It doesn't taste like American ceviche. I don't know how to explain the flavors, but it's delicious.
It has a spicy taste.
I wonder if there's mangoes in there or something. This tastes. This is a weird texture, but I like it. I don't know how to explain what this feels like. I don't know how to explain what this feels like. Like a rice cake. This is the main course. It looks so good. We got the same thing. So, yeah. These rice and beans is good. I don't know what this is. I had this last time when I was in Brazil. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like crunchy. This is good. Very flavorful. Tandoori chicken. kind of like a barbecue chicken, but not a barbecue chicken. But all of it is good. I recommend this restaurant 10 out of 10. Okay, so we're back at. We were running from. We don't know what people were running from, but we just started running because if they running, we running too, bitch.
What's his face? He was cutie. He was like,
oh, the cook. The cook is cute. We're at our favorite restaurant again. This is gonna be our restaurant. Like they have cheap caipirinhas. Like we ordered so much food and it was only like 30 USD for all of our food together. But yes, it's so alive at night in Sao Paulo. I freaking love it. Look, living in yeah. Yeah, it's so nice. We're having quite a eventful day. Last time I talked to y'all,
It's been like 2 days in one. Like,
it feels like 2 days.
Time has been like insane. I've been like running through time.
It feels like it's been 2 days, but it's still within the first 24 hours of us landing.
Yeah,
and
it's been a lot.
What time is it now?
It's been a lot. 12:54.
No, it's 12.
I don't know if my time changed though.
Oh.
12:54. I don't know.
I think it's 12.
12:54. It changed.
I don't know.
Google
I don't know. It's late, and last time I told y'all, I was like, oh, we're just gonna chillax, stay in. No, we went out, we ate some good food, we went back to our favorite restaurant, had some caipirinhas for the Lolo, and now we're about to go to the pool. Like, it's okay, because we don't sleep on vacation. We're about to relax, okay? Relax all the stress away, all that. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. We did at the airport for 3 hours until 12. Had to wait for other people to check out. And then we got here, put our bags up. I had to use the bathroom really bad, but I was like, I have to pee. So she was nice enough to let's use the bathroom and put our bags up. And then we walked around forever. It felt like we've been walking around for hours, but in reality, we only been walking around for like an hour and 30 minutes to try to find a bank. Because when we Googled, the banks would be like, oh, this is the address. But in reality, the bank no longer exists and it's no longer there. They just never updated it on Google. So we walked to like 5 different banks before we found a bank that was actually at where it's supposed to be. So it was just so irritating. But then we got some good food, some good drink, met some good people. Brazilian people are beautiful and nice. And we love y'all. And thank y'all so much for being so nice to us. We will be back in Brazil. Look at this is my 2nd time, so I'm going to have to come back again. And we just been chilling the whole time. We have not been asleep since we got off the plane. Like, it's been nonstop. Like, so 24 hours of, not even 24 hours, probably longer. Longer than 24 hours, huh? We've been up. We don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what day it is. We've just been up. And I was sleepy. Now I'm no longer sleepy. So I'm just like beyond sleepy. But hopefully after this pool, we're going to get sleepy. So we're just going to be chilling here till then. Brazil. We are still trying to figure out what we're gonna do for today because when we got in last night, we just like passed out. So it's about probably like 11 a.m. We met this girl here in this apartment and she gave us an idea to get brunch. So we probably go get brunch and then figure out what the plan is for today. Maybe we make it a spa day or I have no idea, but whenever we figure it out, I will let you know. Be my senpai. Be my senpai. Be my senpai. like the off shoulder. It's a little off shoulder. Well, I can put it down more if I wanted to, but I want it to be up like this because I don't have my half bra on and I don't want my straps to show. So this is fine. I like the neck, and then it's cute with the ruffles. And got these shorts. I have no idea where I got these shorts from, but I just paired it with some dark blue jean shorts. And then I'm just gonna wear my black sandals again. You know, of course, makeup is done. It is beat. And we're going to go out and enjoy day 2 of Sao Paulo. So we're on our way to explore. Not really. We were just gonna go to the bank. We have to get this weird number so we can book our bus ticket to go to Rio. So we're gonna go to the bank, find some food, and then come back and then try to get a hotel or something for Rio. Because we're like, there's not a lot of excursions here in Sao Paulo, so we're like, fuck it, let's just go to Rio.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to turn up.
Okay, we're trying to be out there on the beach, do everything. So.
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run all of the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road, inside of the same old, caught in the circles round they go. It's hard when you keep close, rewind with my eyes closed, might need a breather, got lost in the B-roll, let all the wind blow, to learn how the world goes, we didn't know how to move on. If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could all of the things I didn't know.
Hey guys, so the trip did not end how you think it was going to end. It was very petty, tragic, and honestly unnecessary the way that it ended. But I'm going to tell y'all the story. I'm not going to get too into depth of why she was mad at where her anger came from, but she definitely took her anger out on me, which was definitely unnecessary. So we went out. It was our 3rd day there. So we went out. We went to our little favorite restaurant and we got like a drink and some food there. So when we went to the restaurant, I had 2 caipirinhas when I was there. And I had a big meal, so the first caipirinha I had, I was just like, I don't feel nothing. Because the meal portions, like if you saw before, at the beginning, like those meal portions are huge. So, and I'm a bigger person, so it takes a little more liquor for me to get drunk or just find a little buzz. I'm the type of person, I don't like the feeling of getting drunk. Like I did that when I was like 20, 21, and I hate the feeling of getting drunk. So I only drink till I get a little buzz and I'm chilling, you know. And she had 1 caipirinha, but she was smoking her cigarettes too. So then after that, like whatever was bothering her, we were talking about it at that dinner. And we've been talking about this same certain situation the whole time we have been there. And me being a good friend, you know, I'm like, okay, although it is kind of getting annoying hearing the same story over and over, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm here for her. I'm going to hear you out, even if you keep saying the same story over and over and over. So I sat there and I listened. And at that dinner, she was talking about it. So her emotions were like going up and down when we were at the dinner. So after that, we were like, she was like, let's go to a hookah lounge. So we found a hookah lounge, was literally up the street and around the corner. Everywhere we went was like a 5 to 10 minute walk. Like our apartments, the dinner place, the hookah lounge, like anywhere that we wanted to go. Oh, and the bank is at least a 5 to 10 minute walk, which isn't bad. But the hookah lounge was like 5 minutes away from our accommodation. So we walk to the hookah lounge, we're chilling, We're vibing. So I ordered a caipirinha and she ordered one as well. And then we ordered the hookah thing. So I was chilling and she drank all of hers. And I took a few sips out of mine because I was kind of, at that point, I was kind of like done drinking. I really didn't want to drink anymore. So she basically had her drink and then she had my drink. So that would have been 3 drinks for her. But she's also like, she's smaller than me. I don't know if weight makes a difference if you're drunk or not, but whatever. So she had 3 drinks at this point. I've had like maybe like 2 in a little bit at this point. And so, but we were still good. We were still chilling. We were still vibing at the hookah lounge. Everything was fine and dandy. And then when it was time to close, she's like, oh, I'm too drunk to walk, let's take an Uber. And I'm like, no, let's just walk. It's literally down the street and around the corner. Because in Brazil, you can drink in the streets. So walking around drunk, it's fine or whatever. But I didn't think that she was that drunk to not walk literally down the street and around the corner. But the owner of the hookah lounge was so chill. Like, we were vibing with him the whole night, and he ordered us a Uber, which was literally around the corner. It was like a 1 to 2 minute drive, and I didn't think the Uber driver was gonna pick us up since it's such a short drive. But the Uber driver picked us up. We get into our accommodation. Now the accommodation is gated. Normally, if you were living there, there's this face recognition. You put your face on it, and then it will open the gate. But since we do not live there, you had to buzz the security guard, tell them your name, and then your room number. And that's exactly what I was doing. But this security guard he wasn't the same security guard the first 2 days that we were there. So this was a different one. So of course it's going to take longer than usual because he's never seen us before. So she's yelling at me, telling me to hurry the F up. Just put your face on the screen. And I'm like, I already explained to you before, the face recognition stuff does not work for us. We do not live here. So after the first gate opens up, now we're in the middle. Because the second gate will not open until the first gate is completely closed. Now we're in the middle, and she's still saying the same stuff, yelling, calling me a B, like, hurry up, open the door. And I'm like, yo, shut up. And that's what I told her. I told her just like that. I was like, yo, shut up. But in her mind, she thought I told her to shut the fuck up. And I didn't. So she starts going all crazy. She's like, you're not going to be talking to me like that. I'm not going to shut the F up and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, I did not tell you to shut the F up. I told you to shut up because you need to shut up. Like, you yelling at me is not going to make the gate open any faster than what it's opening up now. So after we get through the second gate, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm more of a mature person now, like, because I'm not here for that hostility stuff. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm not here for any of that. And if I feel like you're being too hostile, I will disengage. I will completely shut down. And she knows that. So when we finally walked through the second gate, we're not in our apartment yet. Our apartment's on the 25th floor. And we're downstairs in the lobby area. But she claims that her phone died. And I'm like, look, I'm not going upstairs until you calm down. And then she's like, give me the effing code, give me the effing code. I'm like, you already have the code. I texted you all the information that we need for this trip. I even gave her access to my Airbnb, so I'm just like, you have the code. You know all the information that I know, so I don't know what to tell you. And then she's like, well, my effing phone is dead. She's still yelling at the top of her lungs, by the way. And I'm like, okay, my phone is dead too. I was like, I took the time to remember the code, but I'm not about to walk upstairs with you yelling at me and being this hostile. I said, I'm not. And then she's like, well, I'm ready to go to the room. Give me the effing key. You're supposed to be my friend. Give me the code. Give me the code. And I'm like, look, I gave you the code. It's in your phone. And if your phone's dead, I said, that's your problem. I was like, I'm no longer going to engage in this conversation until you calm down. Your hostility is just too much. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to ignore you until you calm down because I'm not going to engage in this. And on top of that, she's yelling at me in the lobby area. And the security guard is like, he's going like this because he doesn't speak English. He only speaks Portuguese. So he's going like this. And I'm like, look, you better lower your voice. And then when she didn't lower her voice, he was like, policia, policia. And then he said it like 6 times. I was like, look, it's either you're going to calm down or he's going to call the police on you. And that's that. And then she's like, and then she started to calm down after like the 6th time he said policia. And then she was trying to ask him something else, but I don't know what she was trying to ask him because I was ignoring her at this point. I was like, no, go to the other side because I'm not going to the room with you being this hostile because it's unnecessary. And I was like, I don't want this bad energy in our apartment. So I was like, if you can go upstairs, but I'm sitting down here and I need to calm down. So I didn't see when she went upstairs, but when she disappeared, I'm assuming that she went upstairs. But for her to claim that she didn't have this access code, why would you go upstairs? But anyways, she was gone for a little bit. So I sat downstairs for like 10, maybe 12 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm level-headed. But I wasn't really angry at her when she started like calling me out my name and stuff. I was more disappointed because you've been my best friend for 25 years. Even if you have been drinking or whatever emotions that you had going on, like, you should know how to handle yourself. Like, we're too old for this, okay? And honestly, I was tired. Like, the whole trip, I haven't had fun because it's just been her emotions up and down, up and down. And then we kind of got like into small disagreements. But when she gets into an argument, she's the type of person to try to throw stuff at you to, like, really hurt your feelings that has nothing to do with the situation at hand. If we're arguing and we can't find a happy medium, then I'm like, okay, I'm going to ignore you now. You're making me upset. Let me walk away. Like, I literally will give you a warning, like, yo, you're making me upset. I need to calm down. I'm going to walk away. So, but she's the type of person to try to hurt your feelings when you're arguing, and it's really stupid, and I'm not that type of person to do that. So, and we had a conversation prior to this argument, and I was like, look, when we get into a disagreement, you don't need to try to hurt my feelings. It's unnecessary. Like, I put my heart and my soul on this trip, and I use, like, my tickets to get us there. So I'm like, have fun. Like, stop stressing out about stuff. And if we get into a disagreement, stop trying to hurt my feelings, you know. And if you honestly did not want to come on this trip with me after we've been planning this trip for 10 years, then you should have just said you didn't want to go on a trip with me instead of being hostile to me this whole freaking trip. I did not have fun at all the days that we were there. So after the 10-12 minutes passed by, I was like, okay, let me try to find her, because I still don't know if she's upstairs in the room or not. But I went to the room first to see if she was there, and magically she's in there. But the whole time we're in the lobby, she's like, oh, what kind of friend are you? You want to give me the code? If I never gave you the code, then how did you get into the apartment? Answer that. And she couldn't answer. She's like, when I walked through the door, she was on the phone with her mom talking hella smack, and I'm just like, I was like, dang. I thought she at least had calmed down by now, but no, it was just more hostility than it was before when we were downstairs. And she's talking mad stuff, like fighting words, okay? And I'm like, this is my friend, this is my family, this is somebody who I consider to be my sister. I'm not going to hit her regardless of what her reaction is going to be. Although she's over there talking mad-ish, like, I'm not here for it. So, but she had been calling me the B word so many times during that trip that I'm like, okay, well, if I'm this, then you would be too, you know? I called her bitter. I did, because it's like, why are you so angry over a door code? Like, that anger is really not even pointed towards me. It's for somebody else. But since I'm the closest person who's vulnerable to you, you want to try to attack me. And I was like, yo, if I'm this and I'm that, then why are you using my stuff to charge? Because she used my converter to charge her phone. And I'm like, nah, you've crossed the line with you calling me out my name and trying to talk down to me and trying to belittle me and stuff. Like, you're not going to be using my stuff if you're going to continue to, you know, talk smack. And then the whole time she's on the phone, she just kept going and going and going. And I'm like, all right, well, give me my converter. So I walked to the wall and I was trying to grab my converter. And she grabbed me, like, the way she grabbed me, she was like, B, you're not about to take nothing from me. Like, she's, like, in my face like this. Like, she's talking to me, and I can feel the spit from her mouth on my face. That's how close she is to my face. You're not going to take ish from me. I need to charge my effing phone. I'm like, your phone was never dead in the first place, okay? And that's how you got the access code to get to the apartment. It's 14 digits long. She's talking about, oh, by the grace of God, I remembered. You didn't remember that. You didn't. And you know it. And that's why you kept yelling at me to give you the code downstairs, because you couldn't remember it because your quote-unquote phone died. Her phone was never dead, unless she wouldn't been able to access the apartment when she came in here by herself, because she left me downstairs in the lobby area. So I'm trying to grab my converter out the wall. She grabs my hand in my face, calling me, B, you're not gonna take this from me. I need to charge my phone, like, over and over and over. And now, like, she is, you know how, like, when you about to square up with somebody, you about to get in a fight, and y'all just, like, really bumping chests with each other, and then she's like, come on, B, you know, you're not gonna take it's for me, B, you know, it's for me, B, and I'm just looking at her, and I'm so disappointed, and my heart hurts. It really does, because I'm like, how is this person supposed to be my friend since kindergarten, but treating me like this and trying to fight me? And you know what? And if I was my old self, this situation would have went completely different. Okay, I tell you that. But I'm a more mature person now, and she's in my face like this. She'll bump chest to chest with me, and I'm just looking at her like, all I could do was laugh, because it's laughable. Because I'm like, there's no way that this is her. Like, this is so out of character of her to treat me like this, or to just act like this, period. And so all I could do was laugh. And I did look at her, like, honestly in the face, and I laughed, and I was like, yo, you were just bitter. And that's exactly what I said. And then, but it's like, she's like, you laughing, it ain't funny. It is funny. Because why are you so angry? If your main anger was about getting into the apartment, it's accomplished. You got into the apartment by yourself and you had the access code the whole time. So why are you still angry? Why are you trying to fight me? Like, why are you still over here talking mess? Like, if I'm this and I'm that, then give me my stuff. Don't use my stuff. Period. Don't use any of my stuff to help you charge your phone or whatever. But she's on the phone with her mom. I ended up calling my mom, and it was I didn't get angry to the point that I wanted to hear her, but I started to get frustrated. And yeah, I did say a few words back to her. I'm not gonna lie, I did, because she provoked me, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna allow her to keep talking to me like she's crazy. So then I'm trying to grab my converter, and she's calling me all these B's and stuff, and then she like rips it out of the wall, and then she goes to a different wall, rips out the freaking microwave plug, and then try to plug it up somewhere else. But I'm like, no, I need my converter. I need it back. There's no way you're going to be disrespecting me, and I'm going to allow you to use my stuff. No. So I walked over there to grab my converter. I did not put my hands on her. I just went over there and I grabbed it, tried to grab it out of the wall. And then she comes for me again. But this time she like hits me, grabs my hand, and digs her nails into my hand. It broke my freaking fingernail. And then I'm like, all right. She didn't cross the line, because I don't care how drunk I get or how upset I get at someone. I would never put my hands on them, period. And although it hurts, because it's been years of friendship, like me and her, we've been through it, and we still like got over it, you know what I mean? But this time I'm just like, no. I think this is God's sign to tell me that it's time for me to end our friendship. Although we have been friends since kindergarten, and it's heartbreaking, because she is a sister to me, and now I'm gonna have to mourn the death of someone, because I don't plan on rekindling stuff with her. I mean, we eventually can apologize to one another, but it'll never be the same. There's no trust there at all, and if I can't trust you, then there's no point of me being around you at all. So after she hit me, I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit over here, because it's a condo. It's one huge room. So there's like, oh, I'm gonna go to my room, she's gonna go to her room. No, it's just one huge room with one bed. So, but I went to like the little patio area, and I'm like, all right, I gotta call my mom so I could calm down, you know, because she didn't hit me, and I could have hit her back. I could have done some stuff to her, but if I would have hit her, then I would have been a bad guy, because she would have been like, oh, I was so drunk, you shouldn't have hit me. Liquor should never be the reason why you do stuff. Okay, that's just a cop-out. And honestly, I feel like liquor is a truth serum too. So everything that you were saying about me, you must have really thought that. And I don't understand why. Like, it's not like I was trying to rub in my lifestyle in her face. It wasn't. I really wanted to show her my life and what I do. Because it's always been the other way around. Like, her 2 houses or her 4 cars and her 2 boats or whatever. Like, when she's talking to me about her accomplishments, I never am like, oh, well, you're rubbing it in my face. No, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you have, you know, your husband, your 2 houses, your 4 cars, and your 2 boats. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, I really am. Like, she got a house with a pool. That is badass. Like, that's something that I strive to want to do for myself. But right now I'm focusing on traveling. I don't know where I want to put my roots down yet, but yo, traveling is the only thing that I want to do. That's it. I don't want to do anything else right now. But I told her, like, I'm proud of her. I don't take her talking to me about her accomplishments as she's trying to rub it in my face. I would never. It's an accomplishment. I'm proud of you. You know, we came from the bottom, you know, and now we're here, you know, type story. So there's nothing to be jealous about. But anytime, like, I talk about it, it's, oh, I'm rubbing it in her face, or I'm being condescending or whatever. But it was never like that. So I'm on the phone with my mom. Both of our moms are trying to calm us down, but I'm just like, she hit me. And that's what really crossed the line for me. And I told her, because I ended up talking to her mom, and she was trying to calm me down. She's like, oh, I know, you guys been friends for forever. You guys are going to get over this. I said, I'm not. I'm not going to get over this. I'm done being her friend. And her putting her hands on me crossed the line, and I can't trust her anymore. Not only did she hit me, we're in the middle of Brazil. We're on a whole nother country. Like, she could have went to jail because she wants to act ignorant outside. And then if I would have left and went home and left her in jail, I would have been the bad guy. But she put herself in that situation, not me. And then her mom's like, well, just put ice on your finger. It's going to be okay. But she was trying to calm us down. I told her, look, I felt like I was calm, but not like, I'm not going to hit her. Like, that energy was never there for me. So her mom told me needed to calm down. She's like, y'all both need to calm down and get over it, blah, blah, blah. And what I thought we would have done the next day, but no, it didn't end up that way. So after we got off the phone with her mothers, her mom did make her apologize to me. She did apologize, but I felt like it was like a fake apology because she's still kind of half drunk. And to me, like, I need you to reflect on what you did, and then we can apologize. Like, we can't. No, just the apology, it just seemed forced, and her mom had to tell her to apologize for the way that she was treating me. Like, no, I need you to do that on your own. Like, be a grown woman and come to me and be like, yo, this, and this happened. I shouldn't have done that. But that conversation never came. So we went to sleep. She fell asleep on the bed. I fell asleep on the sofa. And then I woke up to her leaving out the door, right? Mind you, we're still in Brazil. We came together. We should leave together. That's my mindset. And also, when we were arguing, I told her mom on the phone, I already rebooked both of our tickets to leave 2 days early, because I'm like, no, we're leaving tonight. Our flight leaves at 10:50 p.m. We're leaving tonight. And I told that to her, and then she's like, show it to me. And I was like, you have that information. You have the confirmation number. If you do not believe me, you're more than welcome to look that up yourself. Okay, but I've already rebooked our tickets to leave tonight at 10:50 p.m. And then that was that. And then I woke up to her leaving out the door. And if I didn't hear her bag like hit the table, I just would have woke up to her gone. And that's a messed up way to leave and not tell me, because I would have been trying to look for her for like the longest time. If I didn't wake up to her, if I didn't wake up before she left. Because who leaves like that? Who tries to sneak out the door, leave their best friend in Brazil, right? She left me in Brazil, and then just would have disappeared. And then I would have been freaking out, calling people, like, I don't know where she's at, because she turned off her location too. So then, when I woke up to her leaving, she's like, I'm leaving. And then in my mind, I'm like, I'm not even going to say anything. I mean, I'm not even going to try to, like, encourage her to stay. I just said, bye. I said it just like that. And I turned back over, and I continued to lay down. So she left, and she did not tell me that she was leaving or anything like that. I didn't know previously that she was leaving. And I'm in the Airbnb, I'm just thinking, like, wow, she's so childish that she couldn't put on her big girl pants and have a conversation so we can continue our vacation. We still have like 2 more days left. And I'm like, this is just some true colors right here. So I'm just like, this is another confirmation that I need to end our friendship, because who in their right mind leaves their best friend in a whole nother country? Who does that? I'm supposed to be your best friend, right? Your sister, your ride or die. We've been friends since kindergarten, and you leave me in Brazil? Luckily, I travel. I'm a solo traveler, and I travel all the time by myself. Luckily, I do know how to get around and know what to do by myself and not be scared. But still, although I do know how to do that, it was still messed up for her to leave me in another country. Because if I would have left her, I would have been the devil, right? I would have been the bad guy if I would have left her in Brazil. But she left me. She booked her ticket. I don't know when she booked her ticket. And she just left. And that was that. I mean, her brother called me and her husband called me to hear my side of the story. But he was like, and they're both like, I don't understand how she could get so mad over a door code that she hit you and then leaves you in Brazil. And then they're like, well, are you sure nothing else happened? Because I just couldn't believe it over a door code. I was like, I'm shocked just as much as you guys are shocked over a door code that she had the whole time. I was like, when she gets home, ask her, well, if she never gave you the door code, how did you get into the apartment first? Ask her that. And then we're gonna see what type of reaction that they're gonna have. But I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. It was something so small, unnecessary, that she blew up. And I'm like, I just can't anymore. So that friendship is done. So it's just done. And then she can apologize. I can apologize. I mean, I have no problem apologizing for saying the words that I said, telling her to, like, you know, shut up, or calling her the B word and calling her bitter. But if you're trying to provoke me, you're gonna get a reaction out of me, okay? Like, I'm not one to just come out of nowhere and start saying hurtful stuff. Like, you're gonna have to provoke me a lot to make me want to say something. But I apologize for that. But I'm gonna need her to apologize first for putting her hands on me and then leaving me in Brazil, okay? Didn't give me no type of notice or nothing. Just straight dipped on me. And that's the part that I'm still trying to process. Like, it hasn't hit me yet that I cut off ties with her. A nice person that I will literally let people walk over me sometimes, and that's the trait that I hate about myself, is being too nice. So it's like I'm sad, but I'm not too sad, because I knew our friendship was deteriorating. So, and our friendship worked both ways, and our friendship eventually became a one-way type of friendship, and that sucks. But everything happens for a reason. I'm taking it as a grain of salt. I'm keep pushing. I came back home early, which means I can just work more for my next trip, since I'm planning another trip in October. So I can just start out early, saving up money, doing my OT, start out early working on my schoolwork, because I'm also going to school for business administration. Yay me. It's never too late to start school, guys. It's never too late. I'm 29 and I just started school for the first time, and at first I used to be really sad but that I didn't start when I first got out of school, but it's okay. You know, I know exactly what I want to do now. It's never too late to start school. So I'm going to try to end this vlog on a happy note. I did get back home safely. I was trying to actually go to London, because I was like, I still have some days off. I still got money to spend. F it. Let me see if I can change my ticket to go to fly out of London, because I just would have bought my ticket on LATAM. LATAM has a direct flight from Brazil to London. I have friends in London, so I was like, okay, well, let me just go hang out with them instead of trying to come back home and be sad. But unfortunately, the type of ticket I had would not allow me to depart out of London. I can only depart out of Brazil. So I'm just like, whatever, maybe this is just a sign that I should go home. So I just came home instead. But I'm just going to work on the stuff that I need to work on, focus on finishing school, trying to get A's and stuff, and do my OT, and then plan for my trip in October. I'm going to Africa and the Middle East, y'all, so be ready for that little vlog, because it's going to be superb. So, but yeah, that's what happened. Unfortunate situation, but it's okay. But doesn't kill us, makes us stronger. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and share this video, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and Snapchat. Like, you know, support your girl. so I can keep bringing y'all some more awesome vlogs and stuff like that. Oh, and clothing vlogs. I see y'all love that clothing vlog, so I'm definitely going to be posting more of those, because there is not a lot of videos that I found for, like, you know, mid-size or women with like bigger chest type YouTube videos, so you guys can like see those clothing hauls. So I'm definitely going to bring you guys more of those. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.